How's it going? VinnyChris12 here. Today I'm going to be forging a knife, and normally when people think of forging a knife they think like a railroad spike or some sort of thick metal. But I'm sure most of you know that doesn't have to be the case. So today I'm going to be forging metal out of some flat stock. And by flat stock I mean this little crate thing. This was used on like a shipping crate to hold stuff together. I don't know exactly what, someone gave it to me and they told me that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to flatten this curve out first, obviously, but then I'm going to twist it a bunch and then just show you guys generally how to forge some stuff. So if you've seen something like this before, then I hope you guys learned some new perspective or something like that. And anyway, let's just get started and get this fire going. So yeah. Okay, so at this point I got the handle about where I want it. I just need to do a little bit more forging on it. And then I'm going to twist this so it lines up with that, because you don't want the knife to be super off with the handle. So I'm going to twist this side a little bit now. If that doesn't make sense, you'll see it. Got pretty close to closing off that gap. Okay, so some of the last things I gotta do is just sand it off and get it sharpened. And I might let it sit in some vinegar for a little while so that I can get all this stuff off. But yeah, I'm just gonna work on it for a little while and then I'll show you guys when it's done. So here it is after cleaning it up for a while. So now the last thing I'm gonna do is just toss it in a vinegar for about an hour, and then I'll do some finishing up comments. Okay, so real quick, here's a random trick. I've just been letting this sit in the vinegar for a couple hours, and you can already see I wiped off one of those streaks, but I rubbed it with a brush for a while, and you can see it loosens up that oil, and it will come right off. So if you didn't know how to clean this oil off, all you gotta do is let it sit in vinegar for a couple hours, rub it with a metal brush, and it should scrape right off. Alright, so this is it. This is the finished product. I've oiled it. I've cleaned pretty much everything that I could up. I left the handle a little bit blacker just because I think it looks good with the handle to have some contrast between the blade and here. And it's pretty sharp and will cut meat really well. I'm like really just satisfied with the look of the spine and with the front. I did drill a hole right here. That's the only other thing that I've done since the last clip. And that's just so I can hang it up, or whoever I'm giving this to can hang it up. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you have any questions or anything, make sure to comment that down below, and I will get back to those as soon as possible. And I will see you guys in the next video.